So let's pray to the boom gods that we don't have any bugged, mine nodes this season. I was laughing a lot last season how a lot of players were talking about how the 7ER deck layout looks like it's just plagued with freaking chicken pox, all the red boom mines everywhere. Boom Beach Warships Season 41 Rough Seas sneak peek and breakdown coming your way. Quick disclaimer though, I am on the developer build account, which is a private server lent to me by Supercell for the purpose of testing out new features and updates to then showcase to you, the Skull Army and friends. Yes, Supercell trusts me. No, you can't use it. Let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood Skull Crusher, coming right back at you with the sneak peek for Boom Beach Warships Season 41 Rough Seas. Before I dive into any of this crucial, juicy information here, Rough Seas. We finally have an appropriate season name with regards to a season of warships. Skull Army, be real. How many times have you asked somebody else, how's it going out there? Oh, it's rough. How's your push going? Oh, it's a rough push. How are the seas? The seas are rough. Never thought I'd be this excited over a season name, but Season 41, Rough Seas, and yes, Rough Seas will be ahead of us. We're going to be covering a ton of juicy information. We're going to be covering everything from our CRV chest rank values to our season statistics, and yeah, that's right, we're going to be very low on the TH this season, leading right up into our deck layouts. We're talking 2ER all the way through 7ER. We're going to be talking about two brand new, things for the season with regards to the new troop, the Laser Ranger, and the new defense, the Critter Launcher, which both will be readily available for 3 engine room Boom Beach Warships Season 41. And of course, we're going to be diving on into the tech tree as well. Skull Army, I'm super excited for you because we do have a brand new, and it's chef's kiss, it's beautiful, tech tree guide for you to plan your path to success here. So before we do dive on in to this madness here, please do not forget to leave a like on today's video. It does mean the absolute world to me. It does help the channel grow, and it does appease our YouTube algorithm overlords. Boom Beach Warship Season 41 Rough Seas will be a 21-day season. We will begin on Monday, December the 5th, and running right up into, I can't believe this, but December 25th. Warships will end on Christmas. Now, I don't know how many of you will actually be pushing on Christmas. I don't even know if I will, but we're going to have to wait and see. 3 weeks, Monday, December the 5th, going right up until Christmas. Oh, Santa, be good to us, baby. All I want for Christmas is a top 500 trophy. Is that too much to ask? It probably is. It's going to get pretty crazy leading up to the last week of Warships here with the excitement for Christmas, the holidays, all that goodness, madness just bundled into one rough sea of a season. Before we do dive on in to all that juiciness here, I do want to give you a quick look at this beautiful max tech tree here. That's right, once again guys, developer build account, which is why I guess you can't even see my tokens here, but we do have an absurd amount of unlock keys and upgrade tokens here. Now with this right over here being 3 engine room, I just want to point out here, so from pretty much from 3ER to 4ER, there is a lot of goodies tucked away here. I do want to point out that bombardiers, actually, let's go back to 2ER here. I guess I should say that Flare will be your starting gunboat ability. Rifleman will actually be a starting troop. Grenadier will be a starting troop as well. And, if you decide to kind of like go down the rabbit hole in 2 engine room, bombardiers, I think I could be wrong, let me know in the comments, for the first time available in 2 engine room for warships. So that's actually really exciting. Flare starting gunboat ability, Rifleman, Grenadier starting troop. We've got troop health in there as well. By the way, that is the only TH this season, 50% troop health this season, and it's readily available right there into engine room right before the bombardiers there. And then of course leading into 3 engine room, so pretty much if you're going right to 3R from starting the season there after the the Grens, you'll branch up, pick up your smoke, you'll go over to get your mines, you'll pick up your flamethrower, and then you'll jump right in to 3 engine room. With that being said right there, of course, after 3 engine room, your first unlock will be a multi-node, which will consist of 2 snipers, 1 mortar, or 2 cannons here, and then that's where the fun begins. So your laser rangers are going to be bottom path here. So you know what, there's a few ways you can do it. Branch down, pick up your machine gun, pick up your boom mines, and then there you go, laser rangers. And I was playing around with them for a little bit, and we will be showcasing some laser ranger gameplay as well, and I think they might be pretty OP. I have no idea how, but I think they might be pretty OP here. And then, of course, the critter launchers as well, just kind of tucked away in no man's land there in 3 engine room with bullet. And, you know, so much goodness here. Oh, my God. So Kavan is readily available for 3 engine room. You know, boom cannons are there for 3 engine room. You've got bullet for 3 engine room, rocket chopper for 3 freaking engine room, and critter launcher for 3 engine room. So, yes, you've got the laser rangers and the critter launchers both going to be readily available for 3 engine room. That's if you do decide to pick them up. You know, of course, players continuing on to the next engine room, you know, you might not invest, you know, that many keys that early in the season, but yeah, it's going to be really exciting to see what this is going to do to the season and how it's going to change the offensive and defensive meta here. And of course, I do want to point out that because we do have the addition of the laser ranger and the critter launcher, instead of the 10 standard multi-nodes we have on the tech tree, we've actually got 9 multi-nodes on the tech tree, with 4 of them being proto nodes. And I do want to point out that there is also 2 abysmal mine nodes on this tree as well. We've got our standard end of the tree mine node, which is pretty much right at the end of the tree. I also want to point out that Seekers are available at 7 ER. This will not be a season for Seekers here. I'm sorry, sometimes that's just how it is. Heavy choppers as well. Look at that, guys, tucked right there, right before 7 engine room, pretty much in 6 ER. So you will be able to get the heavy choppers in 6 engine room, but they are pushed right back. It's pretty much right before 7, or you can go 7 and then pick them up. It's really up to you there. But we've got also another useless mine node on the multi nodes here, you know, offering 3 shock mines, you know, 3 boom mines, and 5 regular mines. I think last season they actually offered us, like, I think it was like 4 shock mines and 3 boom mines, or it was like 4 boom mines and 3 shock mines. So I don't understand how, you know, you give us 4 last season and then 3 this season. Let's pray to the boom gods that we don't have any bugged you know, mine nodes this season. You know, I was laughing a lot last season how a lot of players were talking about how the 7 ER deck layout looks like it's just plagued with freaking chicken pox, you know, all the red boom mines everywhere. So hopefully you will be able to enjoy that. Without further ado, I think we're going to dive on into some CRV. We'll follow up with some season statistics. Troop health at 50%, gunboat energy at 100%, building health at 100%, building damage at 150%, and troop damage at plus 150%. Our deck layouts, 2 ER through 7 ER. Statistics for the Laser Ranger and the Critter Launcher for Season 41, Rough Seas, and it does look like nothing really changes, you know, in comparison to having them on the main island as well. And now this is exactly what you've been waiting for, the brand new tech tree guide for Boom Beach Warships Season 41 Rough Seas, for you, my friends, to plan your path to success. Wow, I don't even know, Skull Army, what I'm most excited for, but what I do know is that we are on the 7ER deck layout, which, as you can see, I've got all my other engine rooms pushed to the back there, and we've built ourselves a nice little, you know, Death 1ER ramp layout here, you know, a nice little front loaded here, and we're going to be testing out our laser rangers, and we do have 4 critter launchers on the defensive layout here as well. So for this, I'm going to be using 4 heavy choppers and 4 laser rangers with Captain Everspark. Go Team Yellow. That's a lot of yellow right there. Yellow bus with yellow helmet, yellow scarf. Oh my Atlanta, I love it. And remember, all these are maxed level troops right now, max level heavies, max level heavy chopper, max level laser rangers, max level Captain Everspark, and we're going to see what kind of carnage and destruction that these laser rangers will be able to do, having the meat shield, you know, supporting them with our heavy chopper. So let's test this madness out. And so we begin. So you know what, I think I'm going to start things off with a China flare here on one of the mortars here. And I think we're going to go heavy chopper, and then we're going to drop our 4 laser rangers, the other 2 choppers, and good old Captain Everspark. So I'm just going to shock some of the mortars on the beach here. And oh wow, whoa, remember, this is also 150% troop damage, okay? I just want to double check that. Yes, 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 we do have 150 TD. So 150 TD, honestly, with any troop is going to be disgusting. But just look at that carnage right there with these laser rangers. Like, yes, we are taking casualties, but keep in mind that they deal that consecutive damage. So, you know, whatever defense are lined up in the, you know, the path of their beam, they are just going to absolutely destroy. Okay, that went a lot better than I thought. That was disgusting. I think laser rangers are going to dominate this season. Okay, that worked out a little bit too well. So let's throw a few more defenses out on here. Another rocket launcher over here. We'll get another one right over here. We don't have any shock launchers either, so there's a shock launcher right down here. We'll pull the other one right over here, and more boom cannons. Lots and lots of boom cannons. I could probably push the engine room back a little bit more, but I just want to see how they do going against the onslaught of just, you know, insane amount of defenses here. So I think we're going to run into some of these, you know, front-loaded compacts. I think you're going to see a lot of compacts when it comes to 7ER here. And just keep in mind, 150% troop damage. I think these laser rangers are really, really going to pack a punch here. All right, let's just kind of put the rest of these snipers around the perimeter. Okay, we go there. Are you kidding me? There we go. Like, why is it so difficult putting a sniper down? Okay, we got a little microwave right there. That's not going to do anything. And I really don't care too much about the rest of the mines. I just want to see pretty much how they do going up against the majority of these defenses here. So let's run into this madness and see how we do. All right, we got a lot more heat on this one right here. Critter launchers right in the middle. We got the flanking shock launchers. So I think we're going to start at one side and, you know, try to push our way in here. So let's do this. Go for our China flare again. 1-1. Gonna get some shocking going just to give me a little bit of breathing room, and let's drop the rest. Okay, so remember, guys, this is every single defense and proto defense that we can have right now we have out on the deck layout here. And so I want this to, oh my god, front loadeds are going to get absolutely steamrolled here. Okay, let's just come back over here. That shock launcher is putting in a little bit of work. Now, we are taking casualties. I think Dr. Kavan actually would probably be a much better hero here, reviving our laser rangers and bringing them back from the dead here. But I think the one thing that we need to take from this is the fact that, you know, it's that 150% troop damage. And if defenses are clumped and, you know, clumped together like this, you know, it's all the defenses that are in line of that laser ranger's laser beam that will be taking that damage as well. So I for all I know, you know, testing out some of these battles here, I think, you know, Dr. Kavan will probably do a lot better than Captain Everspark with regards to reviving the laser rangers, because we did lose a lot of the laser rangers, you know, 8, you know, over 20 at least it looks like, but you know, we still have a few chipping away there. Well, so I do think Dr. Kavan will probably be a better hero to use with the heavy choppers and the laser rangers, and just with that disgusting 150% troop damage, it's gonna be carnage out there. Remember, 50% troop health, 150% troop damage. This is going to get next level stupid. Wow. This is going to be an exciting season. I mean, rough seas, I think, are going to live up to the expectation. Low troop health, tons of troop damage, introduction of the laser ranger for the first time in warships, introduction of the critter launcher for the first time in warships, you know, flare as our starting gunboat ability, you know, bombardier readily available in 2-engine room, you know, laser ranger, critter launcher, private bullet, rocket, a chopper, boom cannon, all readily available for 3-engine room. A little bit of a shame that this is not going to be a season played well for seekers due to the fact that they will not be available until after 7-engine room, but I think we do have a lot to look forward to. I think there's a lot more pros than there are cons so far from what I've seen, but then again, we're not going to know until the season goes live this Monday, and you know, we find out if there's any bugs or not. So yeah, there we have it, Skull Army. Definitely let me know in the comments what your thoughts are for the upcoming season of warships. Let me know what you think of the laser ranger and that disgusting 150 TD. Chef's kiss. But with that being said, my friends, we will be wrapping up today's sneak peek for Boom Beach Warships Season 41, Rough Seas. Now I think it's time to make like a Tom and cruise.
I'm an actor!
We'll catch you on the seas for season premiere. Peace!